Hey guys, the Lord here, back in another review, and today we're having a look at the Marvel Legends Hulk wave, Thor Ragnarok wave, 2 bits wave, putting on the Ritz wave. I don't know. But yeah. Today we're looking at the Nine Realms Warriors Addis. Nine Realms Warriors. What a stupid title. But this figure is not stupid. It is fantastic. And I don't care what you say about Hela. I don't care what you say about the Gladiator Hulk. I don't care what you say about the goddamn stupid Jim Lee Cyclops. This is one of the best figures of the year. I don't care. You get a lot for your money with this guy, and I feel like I'm shorted occasionally with these figures. Not with the Star Wave, though. They've been pretty good, pumping out really good figures for this wave. Even the Guardians Titus wave, you had Angela, Darkhawk, which were like my favorites. They were my favorites. They made the top 5. But this guy, considering it is a look for Ares, I really don't care for as much as the DC one, because I think the DC one, A, came first, and B, has more skulls, so kind of biased, yeah, maybe a little bit. I do need to get a replacement. Mine does not have weapons. Boo! But considering the fact that this is the, in my opinion, inferior Ares, because I much prefer the more Greek god-looking Ares, this is a more modern, I'd say, tactical look for Ares. This is totally okay. For a modern Ares, this is totally okay. Now his accessories. First, he comes with this humongous... This is new, too. This guy was originally a Build-A-Figure, for all 5 of you that don't know. Maybe 2. And he did not come with this originally. He just came with a sword and the little kniff on his hip there. This is a nice axe. It's a little bit on the soft side, but not too soft to where it's going to go like a balloon. Ding! My stuff's going off. But this is a really nice axe, and I do like it a lot. Is that supposed to be there? I'm guessing this big old... Nah, that's supposed to be there. That's interesting. Is one head bigger than the other? Oh! Haha! I think so. Yeah. I think this side of the axe is bigger than this side. That's odd. Huh. I didn't even notice that. I thought this was the same on both sides. Well then, learn something new every day. Probably had him holding it backwards this whole time. Oh well. My toys, my rules. He also comes with this big arse sword. This is like a knife for me. I'll cut you, bitch. This is a knife for me. That's ridiculous. The handle just needs to be maybe a little bit longer, like go down to here. And I could use this as a knife. This is a knife. This is a cutting knife. This is almost like a dagger. Okay, I need to stop being an idiot, but yeah, this is a cool sword. And the best part is, this part is thick enough you can actually wedge it in his hand to where he's holding it like that, which is awesome, because I have no figures that freaking do that. That's great. Amazing. I love it. And then his last weapon is this little kniff right here. Now this is actually, he done fell down. he's going to fall again. I think that sword was holding him up. Now this is actually more like a sword for someone of... oh, where did I put him? There he is. Like a Rocket Raccoon status. Like, look at that. You could use that as a sword. You could totally use that as a sword. That'd be hilarious. That'd be Dagger Raccoon. And then his helmet is a separate piece. And you can pull it off. I don't get the little dark spot in his face. Kind of looks like something blew up in his face. But I do like the blank eyes. And is it just me, or does it seem like his head's kind of pinched? I mean, I guess if you're wearing a helmet, you know, whatever, but it looks a little bit on the pinched side. But maybe that's just me. Get a close up of that. Almost looks like a Norman Osborn, to be honest with you. You know, on steroids, but pretty cool there. His head actually does have some tilt to it. You can get it to go about that far that way, and then just as far the other way. You can rotate. Excuse me. And can't really look up and down all that much. You can a little teeny bit. But I'm guessing this is just a straight up, there's a peg on there. And you can probably pop his head off, but I wouldn't recommend it. I would probably just heat it up first. Oh no, it's just a straight up peg. So if you have the Build-A-Figure head, you could put that on there and give him pupils. But that's nice to know. Pop his head off pretty easily and swap it out with the original one. I'm not sure if the skin tones match, but it's an idea. The diaphragm joint's actually pretty decent on this guy. He's about that far forward. And then back. Does move back a little bit too. Moves to the side that much. Gets stuck, then you can move it to the other side. And then it also rotates. So he doesn't have a waist joint, but he doesn't need it because that diaphragm joint is actually really good. The shoulders can move up that far. Back, down. Full 360. They're on a bit of a ratchet. Soft ratchet, so it's not too tight. Bicep swivel. Single joint at the elbow. It gives you almost 90. Almost. And rotation. His wrists swivel and are on hinges. And then he's got those sucky Y joints at the hips. That's not my only gripe with this figure. This side was a little stuck, so I had to pop it off and work it, but you just rotate it and then you can bring the leg forward, and then you can do the same to bring it out. Like so. And of course he can move out farther than stinking Spider-Man. And then double joint at the knee. About that much. And his knee pads are actually different from Odin's. I thought they were the same, but they're not. And then of course he's got the rocker because they gave him Odin's lower legs. It's about the only good thing about that figure. So, with that being said, it's actually, let's at least give him his little kniff back. So it's got fills that gap. Because originally, like I said, I thought it was the whole Odin leg, but no, this is actually its own thing. And then his helmet, of course. His helmet stays on pretty tight. I mean, if you do that, it's going to fall out, but you put it on there, it's not coming off that way. You grab him by the head and you squeeze it, yeah, it's going to stay on, but you can't pick him up by the by the Warhawk here and expect it not to fall off. Alright, I think you guys get the point. Straighten them out here. But there's Ares. And then we will bring in, like I said, the Odin or King Thor Build-A-Figure with his crappy little axe. And you can see the knee pads are indeed different. But the lower legs are the same. Which that's totally okay. You know, some people didn't have a chance to get this figure when he first came out, because I believe he was a Walmart exclusive along with Nemesis, which they should totally redo that guy to where his shell piece does not break off. But, yeah. This dude is freaking worthy as all hell. I mean, bang for your buck is there. Sculpt is there. Paint, what needs to be there is there. Articulation, yeah, it's a little dated, but I don't give a crap. And the people who complain about articulation, that's all they complain about, and get a life. It's not all about articulation. It just isn't. So, there he is. And here he is next to, the big bruiser of the wave, the Gladiator Hulk. Speaking of gladiatorial stuff. The Hulk's massive, but I don't like him as much as Ares. I just don't. Sorry! So, with that being said, this guy is a 10 out of 10. All day, every day. I don't care if you already have it or not. I don't have $200 to spend on that Build-A-Figure, so suck on these. So with that being said, again, hope you enjoyed this review, and until next time, I will catch you guys later.